What's up guys, welcome to today's video where I have the absolute pleasure of interviewing Master Sri Akarshana, an international celebrity in the areas of law of attraction, spirituality, business, and personal development. Master Sri has impacted the lives of over 80 million people all over the world. And in this video, we have an exclusive interview with him where he's going to be sharing some value and knowledge with you guys about law of attraction and how you can thrive going into 2021. Enjoy the video. So thank you so very much, Master Sri Akarshana, for taking the time to be here today to offer your value to these viewers and to shed some light on, what you've been sharing and calling the Great Awakening. So we would very, very much appreciate if you could share your own spin on this and what it is that, you've been sharing with your audience as you've been on this journey of reaching out to over 80 million people since you started speaking.
Well, first of all, thank you, Ian, for inviting me on this call, on this conversation. And what you were mentioning just before about the Great Awakening is a big deal right now. A lot of people seeing it as the great pandemic or the chaos that's happening, or spiritual people even refer to it as the dark age. Yeah, we need to understand. I don't know if you're also familiar with in Hinduism. There's teachings talking about the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer. Mm-hmm. And these are all three divine energies. And what it talks about is that evolution and existence and how it works, it must go through the three. And some people, they look at destroyer and they think, that sounds all doom and gloom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But actually, it's not, because if you take anything, even if, let's say, for example, a past relationship that's been broken up leads to a new relationship, a old building that is destroyed and taken down leads to building a new building. So everything must go through these cycles. And in the same time, right now, we can look at the planet, and some can even question and say, what is the universe doing right now? Why is all this going on? There's racism going on, forest fires going on, COVID, all this type of stuff.
A lot of chaos.
Or we can take a conscious standpoint, is what you were mentioning at the beginning there, and look at it as, what is the evolution that's happening right now?
Right.
That's why we call it the Great Awakening, right? And so one thing is, two signs that we've mentioned many a times now within our space, talking about the two scares that's happening, that the universe is putting a mirror in front of our face and saying, there's two things happening right now. One will be health scare, and one will be wealth scare.
Yeah, finances, yeah. So it's really about using this, right, as an opportunity to get ahead in life, learn how to do online businesses or building new habits, because, we're stuck at home. We have all this time and all this free time in abundance. We're not commuting to work anymore. We're stuck at home, rekindling the relationships with family as well, right? Because we have so much time with them now, whereas many of us, maybe we were constantly stuck at work. So it's really all about using this time, right, for positivity now.
And this is a very good point you're saying, is because also observing your work is a delight to see, because this is what you're doing also. A lot of people can see the videos you're putting out there, not only during this lockdown time where people are panicking, thinking, what am I going to do with my life? You have decided at this point to say, you know what? I'm a vessel for positivity, and I'm gonna start hustling and putting the work out there too.
Everything,
right?
I know, all the tips, all the secrets, everything I've learned from you and my other mentors too. It's all about, because I firmly believe, right, that in order to go far in life, you go together. You share the knowledge that you have, you pay it forward, right? And naturally, with the universe and what you teach as well, what you've taught me and what I've shared with others is that you give what you want to receive, right? It all comes back around. So for example, if I want to manifest wealth, I'm going to teach people how to manifest wealth. If I want to develop the most kick-ass habits that will allow me to accelerate in life, I'm going to teach everything that I'm learning, right, from you and all these other millionaires out there. It's really about passing on knowledge and things that are working and that's getting me results, that's gotten other people results, and so that we can all come out of this together much more ahead than when this all started, right?
So everybody needs your type of thinking, your perspective here, because you are coming from creator perspective. The problem is most people are coming from victim perspective. They are saying, why is this happening to me?
Exactly.
And everybody to understand that nothing happens to you. Everything happens for you. Even at times when you don't even know it's happening for you, it's happening for you. And because, and this is, I just did an interview actually earlier on, and I was talking about the same topic. And I said that we need to look at the universe as not like a parent, but the most loving parent.
Right.
And what would the most loving parent do? It will try to give you a little signal to say, hey, maybe you should do this instead.
Yeah, it'll give you some challenges, right?
Yeah, and then some kids will do it, some kids won't, and then some kids won't get the sign and they'll carry on doing the wrong things, right? And then it's saying, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you a little signal. Okay, please do this. And then when you don't, because they are so concerned about you not fulfilling your purpose or being happy or achieving your dreams, what happens is they get a little bit frustrated and they say, you know what? I'm just gonna do it for you. I'm gonna take that thing away. I'm going to throw you into the deep end. And this is what is happening. If we look at it, why we say health scare, I mean, stats are showing this whole corona thing is, yes, it's affecting all types of people, but the deaths, majority of deaths are coming from people who have a weaker immunity system, the people who maybe have not been so strong with their health.
Exactly.
So what's this? This is a sign and a warning to say to people, now is time to awaken.
Yeah, take care of your health. Right? Yeah. Exercise, food too, like a lot of, be mindful of nutrition and all of that as well. So it all comes together.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the wealth scare. They are taking jobs away from people. They're giving people insecurity about what's going to happen in future. So with what you are doing is perfect because you're pivoting. You're saying, I'm not going to let the circumstances determine me. I'm going to create my reality from here. And that's when you were mentioning before about people going online businesses and things like that. And by the way, if anybody out there has ever thought about doing business or is in business already and is still not dominating online, this is the biggest sign from the universe. If we look at it, we can't say, if I had my own business, then I would be okay. No, actually, a lot of businesses are struggling.
Yeah.
Online businesses, a lot of them are thriving. Why?
Yeah.
Well, the universe forced everybody to be home on lockdown and stuck on their phones. Guess what? People like our friend Jeff at Amazon,
right? Perfect example. He's become so much. He's actually made more money now than through before COVID. All of it, right? It's like it's huge.
Right. So now it's time to thrive. Nobody should be in survival mindset. Switch. Turn to finding solutions, turn to how to provide value to the marketplace, value to other people, how to serve people, and pivot and become a person who's thriving through this.
Yeah. So I know that you're a business expert as well. If there's one, like the number one thing that somebody should learn in terms of online business right now, if there was one industry that you would suggest for anybody right now to learn a little bit about to get ahead and possibly make some money during COVID, what would you suggest?
I think it would. I mean, it's digital marketing.
Yeah.
It's not so important what product. The idea of the product is it needs to be high in demand. It needs to be what people want. Other than that, it's your ability to market and communicate and know how to specifically target the right people with the tools that you have today. So I think that is probably the most important thing. That is for the first pot of gold only, because what we are going to see over the next coming year is the Great Depression. We're talking about recession, because as businesses are failing, jobs are struggling, then what will happen is jobs are not there. So economy will change. So house pricing will drop, and then stocks and shares, and so there's two areas for investments for anybody to thrive through this. Will be once you gather cash to leverage and invest in real estate, property that are below market value. And the second thing will be value investing, just like what Warren Buffett has done for many years. So invest in shares, stocks of companies that are below market value.
Yeah. Because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? For people that have money, when the economy is down, when markets are you're basically getting everything on sale, right? So for those who have money, it's an incredible investment opportunity to really get ahead.
And for those who don't have money, they should be focused on how do I
How
cash
to
in
acquire.
right now. Yes.
Exactly. And also in terms of the health aspect, is there anything that you recommend that people become familiar with? I know you teach a lot about yoga on your channel. I've learned a lot about yoga as well from you. Is there anything else that you would recommend, that people start experimenting with, just to become a little bit more active, right? Because everyone's stuck at home right now with the whole lockdown situation.
Yeah, I think no excuses. Health is
Number one.
most important. It's always number one. We
Yeah.
have to live in the body for the rest of our life. So get the body moving. Move for three things: flexibility, strength, and stability. Build on these three things. The next thing is nutrition. Look after what you're eating also.
Perfect. Master, thank you so very much for taking the time to speak to all of these viewers. For everyone who's new here, please do comment down below. Let us know what your biggest takeaway was from this video. I hope that you guys got some value in this one-on-one interview with Master Sri. Hopefully we can do this again in the future. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. We post videos like this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and you definitely don't want to miss it, guys. Bye for now. Namaste.
Namaste.